Yeah, you are right there that when we go through cases like this, it should trigger action I liked how Dobbs brought other names as well of people that went through the same, and we also don't know much about it. And we should be finding out what happened in that case. Is it still open? There was a case in Angashtaure, my 90s, my 2000. There's a lot of people. We don't even have a list of people who were abducted and never came back. Just collating those names, and so that when somebody asks, we can say, oh, if you go on that Twitter account, there's a list, or if you go, there's a website that is a story of each and every one, and their cases, the investigations which were done, where it ended. We are not doing all of that.
A hotline number where in the event something happens, people ring. And a team of people, maybe it already has an alert thing in every area in Zimbabwe. You're telling us that as Zimbabweans, up to now, since 1980 till now, ZANU-PF doing this, we don't have response groups in every area. Vafana vakazara muma neighborhood apa. Register people. Vagare vari mu system yenyu. Munhu akafona kune abduction in Zarabani. You already have contact people who jump into the scene. Most of our towns are very easy to manage. Entry and exit points are known. Mapurisa acho, they don't fly. They come in through a particular way and they leave through a particular way. Up to now, we can't intercept anybody. We cannot stand as a group with anybody and demand, drag the person out. Havana response, mapurisa eku Zimbabwe. Hoki toki chaiyo, some of them don't have it to call for backup. At that point, matogona kuvisa munu from a scene. Atotiza aenda somewhere, even if they return after a few hours. Munu wacho atizive aenda. Atorwa nemamwe mapurisa. Sitting idle like chickens. Just being picked. It doesn't work. Hapana, that can happen like that. 46 years. Hi, guys. Zanu yacho ya tatoijaidza. Tatoijaidza. It just comes, plucks people from our houses, plucks people from our streets, plucks people from our churches, plucks people from schools. That can't happen in front of Pambwetu. Now it doesn't even have to hide what it is doing. It can take you in front of your community. I know, man. No. No.
I know, I don't know. My hand is always up. I can't even get it down. I don't know what happens. But anyway, I'll just chip in a bit. I think sometimes we give the state and politicians power that they don't actually have. Because initially, we assume that politicians have a lot of power over us. And then when we actually talk about it, or they find out that people actually believe we have power, they actually start to take advantage of that and actually create a facade of, somebody with power over people. But in actual sense, they actually don't have that much. The fear, because the fear I think it emanates from people not participating in processes. Because I think it was Aristotle who said, if you don't, was it? I don't know. It is a philosopher, some old philosopher. He said, if you don't participate in governance processes of a country, you end up being ruled and abused by fools. Because a bully is a coward initially. In the first place, a bully is a coward. And then when you actually encourage them by allowing them to have their way, maybe like Master said, by complacence, and they have their way all the time, nobody's challenging them. They actually think that the, their victims are accepting it as a fact that they have to be bullied. You have to take their lunch money, and then they get addicted to that power, that false sense of power. And wakapabenzi that false sense of power for a long time. Kuti uzoita an educate about it to say, okay, now that is, you don't have power, you are just a coward who basically is taking advantage of people. It's going to be impossible because they have not known any other way to live and just to abuse people. So I think we have partially we are to blame by giving the political institution so much power because patogara mumageto kunoko haungatigari kunodhura or anything togara mumageto and kuti unyatsokuona kuti nhasi alright or even the whole year politician handiani politician wamuno mumaraini vandogara kusouthampton. I only knew about the politician pandairaise all my issues angu, my personal issues. MP, you got your MP or you got your councillor. If you have immigration, kana kugadzirisa anything problem yavanongo nayo. Of course, they have my parish machine, my surgery of some sort. I don't know my surgery. And then you can raise. And he responded in 12 hours. He had personally responded to my email and he had redirected me to my resources to, okay, not me, you came to the wrong MP. You were on the side, address yako, postcode yako is the next one, sorry. Okay, the email here, the correct one. Then the forward to that one. And then he did exactly the same. In 24 hours, he had responded and the issue was solved. So basically, that's when I interface with politicians. So this idea of having politicians in your bedroom, in a sitting room, in your fridge, in your toilet, I don't see exactly how they can come into your household. And what exactly do they do anywhere? So I think, to be honest, I'm trying to think, right, even the president himself, when do I need a politician in my life, in a hustler or unemployed or whatever it is? When do I actually need a politician? I might need a civil servant, of course, yes. If somebody is going to social welfare issues, those are not political issues. Those are governance issues, administration, minister of whatever. That's a cabinet. But politicians, as politicians, threatening people, like you're saying, abducting, whatever, what exactly are they trying to achieve? I don't know. I have no idea. Because myself, I'm fearless. I don't really. The only thing that comes in my mind is somebody is trying to abuse me. I just want to abuse them back. That's on a personal basis. Because if you come to me, maybe, or to my estate or whatever it is, you can do whatever you want. But that should not put fear in me. That should actually make me pissed off. That's it. I only get pissed off. I don't get afraid at all. But of course, if I know I've done something and maybe I become the enemy of the state and it's justified that I should be pursued, interviewed, waterboarded, whatever, yeah, that's fine. But if I've not done anything, I'm going about my business, somebody just want to victimize me, trust me, I'll blow your house up. I don't have a problem at all. If it's on personal basis. But yes, if you're doing your job, do it properly. Yes, you're intelligence. Yes, you're a policeman. You're doing an investigation. Do your job. I cooperate. But you can't come and bother me, whoever, no matter how big you are. Oh, fuck you are. Thank you.